Oh, wow, okay. So it actually goes live without me having to do it. That's cool. Alright, I'm gonna do that. Alright, here we go. Alright, that's right. I've got to find this scientist because Lilia thinks there's aliens involved in what's going on.
This reminds me of. Oh, never mind.
What, your parents' place? Cascadia compromise. I received a message from an unauthorized user. Was looking through the files in my Cascadia terminal. Maybe some marauder with 2 firing brain cells. Maybe not. I hope whoever it is understands that sacrifices made on Monarch and HRS 1084 serve a higher purpose. One day, when all of us have attained a new state of being, humanity may forgive my sins. Could 1084 have been jeopardized as well? The project under attack. It falls me to defend it. There are too few of us left. My worst suspicions confirmed. 1084 was ransacked. Who knows what became of the suspension tanks? My team, as usual. My handlers on the board are no help until I deliver results they can replicate, package, and disperse to the general population. They desire only silence and obedience from the likes of me. Circumstances were hardly optimal at the primary and secondary labs. Political instability pulled Cascadia out from under me, and some combination of cabin fever and paranoia soured HRS 1084. Perhaps my home is in steadfast Byzantium will offer the retreat I need. Though I miss working alongside colleagues, I know that I hardly deserved the ones I so enjoyed, the ones I lost. The work continues in isolation and loneliness, perhaps as it should. Ever since our species became aware of itself, we imposed our superiority on the world. We touched. Colonialism worked for a time, but our oldest trick didn't work in Halcyon, did it? Now we are the ones who must bow to a force greater than ourselves. We're the ones who must adapt. Wine makes me too introspective. Perhaps I'll balance it out with vodka. Take me to your leader.
That's far enough. What are you doing here? How did you even get inside?
I got a key. Your alien mind tricks won't fool me.
Let's talk about this. Please. I think there's been a crucial misunderstanding. Just give me a second to explain myself. If you still want to shoot me, at least it'll be for an accurate reason. If you came looking for some elaborate scheme, it isn't here. All I'm doing is trying to keep Halcyon alive.
What are you doing, Doctor? This information is beyond classified.
You can write me up in your report. It hardly matters. I'm researching a new way to feed the colony. The crops we transplanted from Earth don't give us the nutrients we need. Our colonists might not realize it yet, but they're starving. The food we grow here barely sustains human life. The colony won't last under these conditions. So the board let me approach the problem from a different angle. I believe that I could adapt humans to live on Halcyon's terms. That I could change us. Give us the ability to derive sustenance from the nutrients the food does have. I know. I was there. Thomas was the first to take the gas. A simple test, he said. I told him not to, but he insisted. We learned a lot from his autopsy. Enough that we could try it on each other and know when to stop. No one else died. I must find a cure so his sacrifice isn't in vain. There are other teams. We didn't want to experiment on human test subjects, so we used the only resources we had. Each other. I'm desperate. I've already asked all the best institutes on Earth for help. Years ago, we sent a message out on the Cornelius Vanderbilt, but heard nothing back. It's been missing for over 2 years now. They never re-established contact after the skip to Earth. Of course, the board is keeping that under wraps.
Imagine losing something with that many guns on it. How'd you lose half a pair of ships like it were a sock?
The board is uneasy about letting the colony know, seeing as half of their military force vanished without a trace. I'd prefer if you didn't use my name when you talk about this. My contract has a list of very terrible consequences for breaking secrecy. Once we can replicate a success, the board will move to rewire our nucleon. With any luck, our next generation will be eating and thriving off halcyon crops.
Knowing what the board considers a success, that doesn't give me a lot of hope. You really think the board got our best interests at heart? I mean, they say, but I'm just not sure.
We haven't made enough strides to advance the plan. Hardly any at all. But we have to keep trying. If I die, there's no one who can reproduce our work. Every sacrifice will have been for nothing. And we'll be no closer to a solution that feeds the colony.
Seems like she's trying to help, Captain. Honest help. Ain't many in the colony doing that. We should let her try.
I hope you know what you're doing, Captain. I leave it in your hands. The one on the wanted posters? They say he's an anarchist. A madman, a butcher. I'll do it.
Doctor!
What choice do I have, Commander? If working with Wells is the only way I can save the colony, then I will damn well do it. I need to get out of here. Phineas can contact me when he's ready to work together. For now, I'd better pack up the lab and head somewhere discreet.
Not so fast. Captain, what you just learned is beyond your clearance. Hell, it's beyond mine. Give me one reason why I should let you walk out of here alive. That'll do, sucker. Now move along. The doc has a lot of work ahead of her. Tidying up and such.
I could have just killed him, but I didn't. Hello. Brent. Alright, so I'll go turn this in. Is that a level? Yeah, apparently I have to put my points in. face Trable.
Captain, if you're looking for crew members Ellie or Felix, they're sharing a
In fact, I am not looking for them.
We've arrived at the groundbreaker. I believe your choice to spare Chartrand would be considered the honorable path, yes? Sublight's money is inconsequential in the face of ethics.
Yes.
Sublight's money is inconsequential in the face of ethics.
Yes. Alright, we'll just deal with it.
Rizzo's purple berry punch.
That's weird that the elevator was up. I don't know why it would have been upstairs. Oh, I know why now, yeah.
Is it done? Well, damn. Contractor grew a conscience. As your employer, I'm both angry and disappointed. I'll add that to your file. Technically, I owe you an exit interview. Care to justify your betrayal of our species, or are we finished here? You're awfully quick to trust someone who offed her colleagues and called it a good start. Out of my office. We're done.
This is why I always ask for half my payment up front.
You think maybe she's got an itchy trigger finger? I don't want to find out.
I don't care. I'd kill them all anyway. Alright. Okay, so next. Can I get this figured out, maybe?
It's all up. Want a charming copper kettle off that girl who runs the...
Oh, that's something upstairs. Huh. No, I don't want to talk to
Where are we
Karate.
headed?
Oh yeah, I just hacked your thing right in front of you, dude. Okay, so it's not in here. How do I get over there? Ah,
Not like someone left their name on it.
the prismatic hammer. So this is talking about the hammer. The hammer is a lesson, a symbol. It appears to be that disorder rules all things, but with a little ambition, we can harness that power. Alright, so he made Mjolnir. Two-hand melee. Okay. So that's done. Alright. Let's finish up Byzantium. We're getting closer and closer to the end. Closer and closer.
Captain, Felix and the vicar are arguing again.
Let them argue. Woo. All right. Pull that down a little bit on my end. I'll bring the microphone over here. Get it further away from the speakers. That way you might get some double sound, but it shouldn't be bad. Totally forgot I was supposed to be doing something.
We are now in orbit of Byzantium, Captain.
The internal anatomy of the Montepilar. Montepilar. All right. Odeon Pictures. Let's go become a movie star. A movie star. Ba-da-ba-ba-bum.
We're not gonna do this, are we? Promise me.
My cousin's in pictures. That business makes piracy look civil.
Great! You made it! Listen, I know you're expecting a script, but you're the real deal. Just go in there and do what feels natural.
Natural, right.
We gave the other actors real weapons to keep things authentic. And because Josh is paying to see their logo on the big screen.
I don't think that's a good
Don't
idea.
think, kid. Just act. Now go in there, find your mark, and show us what you got.
Well, well. Here to stop us at last, Captain Steele? You're too late. All of this settlement CNP Hungry Time food pills, same nutritional value, but now with added filler, are ours. With their patented stomach stuffing effects and baseline vitamin content, we will be nigh unstoppable.
You foul pirate.
Here to stop
I
us
won't
at
let you get
last,
away with
Captain
this.
Steele. You're too... Oh, sorry. I already said that.
Are we on camera now? Because I really don't care to be.
Do you remember the last time we faced each other? The Battle of Axajax, staring one another down across the void of space while flaming debris fell like rain around us.
What of it?
What indeed? I had you surrounded and outgunned, but you overcame my superior numbers with tactical thinking and a Hammersmith limited edition grenade launcher. I've been waiting for 5 years now, and at last my day for vengeance has come.
That's what you
Yes.
think.
It is. I have this whole port wired with sub-micro energon transistors. Once we're away, I'll activate the gamma particulate field, and the quantaponic chain reaction will turn this whole place into vaporized plasma.
Not if I have anything to say about
Oh,
it.
but there's nothing you can do. I hope you've paid your burial fees and signed your personal death and dismemberment waivers because this is the end for you.
Let's see you try.
Line. Never mind, I think that's scene. To the break room, everyone. I need my Moab fizzy tea.
Cut. That was interesting, kid. Real novel take. Let's take 5.
Whatever he offers you, ask for more.
There's my star. Walk and talk with me. Hey, listen, I appreciate what you tried there. We've got to review your footage before we make a final decision, though. Look, sometimes you just gotta wait for your break, you know? Here, take this for making the trip down here. Don't call us. We'll call you.
Can I steal anything before I leave? Love my loading screens. Verisimilitude. That's a big word.
Rizzo's Lemon Slap. Slap your
So,
whole family
how many
tonight.
times have you seen Terror on Monarch?
Let's see.
Terror on Monarch loses its appeal after the 5th viewing. Now, tight as a
My dear fellow,
Byzantium docks. I could just fast travel down there.
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone.
Yeah, me.
Oh. You mean I'm supposed to be meeting you?
Why do you sound
Nothing,
surprised?
it's just... I thought you'd be taller. Anyway, let's not get hung up on that. The Phoenix is a wanted man, and the board has eyes everywhere in Byzantium.
You have information for me?
You're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded. Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home, and his guards never leave him.
Can't say I blame him. It's scary out of doors. I mean, can you even count how many times we've been shot at?
What work specialists, huh? Our mutual friend is really branching out.
Can't you get me
Whoa,
in?
I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide intelligence.
So what can you tell me?
Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts.
Okay.
That place is still open? I used to study there during medical school.
Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. You know, swipe a key while nobody's looking.
Thanks for the
Just
tip.
remember, you didn't hear it from me.
fast traveling, so I don't have to wait for the elevator every time. This is faster than doing that loading screen. Bijou review.
The dissonance actually took over.
Hey, stand back, you. I'm part of Minister Clark's personal detail, and that means you gotta keep 5 feet back at all times.
Didn't know I was talking to such a big shot.
You're looking at the minister's newest personal guard. Right here. The others took me out to celebrate on account of me just getting hired and all.
What's so important?
He's basically the most important person in the colony, which makes me the most important guard in the colony. Yeah. That means I got a key to the minister's estate, my own personal UDL-issued shotgun. They don't give those out to just anyone.
A key,
That's
you
right.
say?
Not just anyone is allowed to have a key to Minister Clark's residence. It's all very high level.
How about I buy you
That's
a
a
drink?
great idea. I'll have a Spectrum vodka.
Captain, I can smell him from clear over here. I reckon he's had a fair number already.
I know that.
Sure have, because today's my big day.
He's got powerful good ears, too.
And a powerful thirst. You have a Spectrum vodka for a new pal?
Here's to your promotion.
Here's to me. Hey, you are really great. Have I told you that? We should be friends. Wow, listen to me. I'm soaked. I should probably slow down before I'm face down on the tile somewhere. Who am I kidding? I could have another. You got another? It's not every day you get your dream job, right?
Nope.
Wow, you've got like this crazy energy. Has anyone ever told you that? You're like a manosaur. You got a manosaur energy. Oh, Laws, I gotta stop. I'm seeing at least 2 of you.
Anything you can tell
He's medium height with like medium colored hair and like a kind of a medium face. Just like in his posters.
You haven't met him.
Everyone tells me he's very private, okay? Besides, I just started. Oh, maybe they got some at the bar.
Have you tried our new cocktail sponsored by Rizzo's? 1 part purple Spectrum vodka, 1 part artificial tomato-like substitute juice. We call it a Blue Bloody Mary.
I could use a drink.
Then you'll want to speak with our auto-mechanical
Onto the bartender?
Quite so, but I would never lower myself to do something as gauche as tending bar.
Okay.
Please allow me to improve your drinking experience.
I'll buy all 10.
I really shouldn't. I'll have the worst hangover tomorrow if I don't stop.
Nonsense. You've got another in you. Doctor's orders.
Guess I can't argue with that. Yeah. Was that one supposed to taste like purple berry crunch? Or am I just tasting breakfast? I don't feel so good. I think I'm gonna be sick. I just need to sit down.
Did he just die? Thank you. I think he died.
Remember that street.
Your best find this Go.
I'll keep it down. Got the drop on us.
All right.
Okay. Trying to get through here and only take out the ones that I need to take out. Yeah, he's above me.
What? Something's not right. I'm gonna go have a look. Something's not right.
Mess with us.
You just slaughtered those guards, and for what?
To speak with me? What could possibly be so urgent?
Oh, my law. Captain, that's the minister! Mr. Clark! Oh, wow.
So, this is one of the guys who runs the colony, huh? Small room for a big shot.
If this is about another aetherwave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off, as the parlance goes. I'm not doing any more.
Cut the crap.
Drugs, of course. What else would it be? I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor of curative goods.
I don't know if our chemicals are here, but this guy is definitely not.
Will that be all, then?
Ah.
Stars, they're getting denser by the day. I shall endeavor to speak more slowly. Is this better? You do? Oh, this is such a relief. You've no idea how long it's been since I spoke to someone with more than a modicum of intelligence. Chairman Rockwell. He's kept me under house arrest for years. I've long suspected him of transacting business in my name, but this proves it.
You've been all alone in this house? Would you like me to make you tea?
Please, this is important.
What?
Whatever it is that brought you here, Rockwell's the one behind it.
Why would you go through all this trouble?
How should I know? I've been under house arrest for years. But there is a way to find out, and perhaps to set things right. Whatever Rockwell's doing, he'll be doing it from the HHC headquarters. Your best lead is to look for details in his office.
This all feels off, Captain. Like when there's a storm coming, but everything's quiet and still.
Believe me, things have been off around here for a very, very long time. A reckoning is most certainly due.
We really gonna do this? Getting involved is a messy business, and it rarely pays.
This is about more than bits. This is about the survival of the colony. If you don't help, who will? Why, this is starting to sound like an issue of Dissident Hunter.
Tell me how to get
Via
there.
the Acropolis District, of course. That's where the most important corporate and government facilities are. But only board employees are allowed into the district. There's a heavily guarded checkpoint just down the street. There might be a route through the maintenance tunnels, but I'm afraid I don't know specifics. Most people avoid the area for obvious reasons.
Once I get there,
When
what
you
then?
reach the HHC building, this access card should get you up to the executive suites, where the chairman's office and what used to be my office are.
Well, it used to be your
I
office.
haven't been allowed up there in years. I shudder to think what Rockwell's done with the place. A gilded minibar, perhaps? A personal theater. The man has too much money and too little sense.
How'd you
The
manage to
board's
hang on to
lackeys
your
are none
access
too
card?
bright. I simply claimed I'd lost it and hid it somewhere no one would think to look.
It was in your butt, wasn't it? Anyway, I
Wait.
should get going.
Rockwell has one of the only terminals capable of transmitting to the Earthbound message drone. This is our chance. Please, take this and transmit it from his office. Rockwell hasn't given me any messages from Earth for years. He's desperate to keep me out of contact with the Earth Directorate. But they need to know what's happening here.
What's on the cartridge?
What isn't on it is the real question. I've gathered meeting minutes, internal messages, sustainability reports, and more, all exposing the corruption and mismanagement plaguing Halcyon. Once the rest of the Earth Directorate sees it, they'll have to send help.
You're awful trusting for a guy who's been locked in his own house for years.
I don't think Earth is.
The Earth Directorate is our best hope. Even
Still
Rockwell's resources are no match. And it is hardly in their interest to let Halcyon crash.
Good plan.
Perhaps there is hope after all. And now I entrust it to you. Good luck, and trust no one in the Acropolis District.
What was that?
Incoming!
That does it. Time for a drink?
Goodbye.
Make him regret it.
I didn't want to kill all these people. Just attack me first.
One person gets all this space just to sign papers all day?
Rough cut of the presentation, prep to play. Piano card has a lot of work to do. Print the key card. What?
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
That was all a story, wasn't it? It's not real.
I don't know about you, but
What's taking so long? Masseuse. Food reserves. Other corporations. Okay. Broken snow globe. Nothing to see here. Just killed everybody, that's all. But they really didn't give him much choice. Don't mind me.
Their mistake.
Gotta find cover!
Don't worry, people. I'm only killing the guards who attack me.
Great work.
View the complaint. Theodore Isaacs keeps eating my purple lunches. Okay.
Looking good, soldier.
Let the records show that subject 23K's cause of death is cerebral vascular incident brought about by a ruptured aneurysm.
What do you think? Ah, just be careful next time.
Here they come! Now's not the time for body! I got another fight me. Nice one!
Parvati got straight jacked on that one. These prisoners? Oh, frenzied test subject.
Lawbreaker! I saw that! This area is for authorized... When you put it that way, it does sound pretty unlikely. Still, you should go.
Got your paperwork squared away?
Did I pick it up automatically? What just happened? Okay. Transfer. Sudden withdrawal from dimethyl is highly lethal and will result in the cancellation. Okay, experimental integrity and test subject vitality can be maintained by leaving 73%. Bye-bye. Don't mind me. Alright, I can't fast travel. Which is fine.
What? Something.
Watch out! Mako!
You're not gonna die, moron.
What was that? No!
Dummies come down here.
Please! I don't want to die!
Take your best shot.
I don't want to shoot you people.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship. You have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
No one ever looks quite the same in person as they do in my reports.
Okay.
And my reports of you have been exceptionally thorough. You've had quite a career.
I'm just getting started.
I'm glad to hear that. This may come as a surprise, but I've been keeping up with you ever since Emerald Vale. Now that was an interesting piece of work. You walked through Edgewater and in your wake transformed it from a loyal company town to a haven for dissidents. All this happened because some Not always. For the longest time, you should be back on the Hope, frozen in a hibernation chamber. Yet here you are. The board doesn't know what to make of you. But I do. You have something I want. Phineas Wells is wanted by the board. He has a litany of charges against him. Vandalism, illegal... Wells is a dangerous madman. His plan is going to endanger everyone. You're in contact with Wells. I want you to send us a tracing signal from his community. You are making...
Adjutant Akonde's call has been terminated. We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab. If you don't mind my saying, Captain, Minister Clark is lucky to have you on his side.
I don't mind just saying it all, Ada.
I've kept myself busy in your absence. All I need now is the dimethyl sulfide. What? Oh, yes, well, that's obvious. Why do you think we've been doing all this? Hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. That's not a plan. That makes two things we don't have. Time and... None of this was supposed to happen. I was supposed to revive the Hope's colonists. Human test subjects. Oh, that's grotesque. Damn, that's not enough. Not nearly enough for the whole ship. We're out of time. We're out of chemicals. We may very well be out of options. If the board... Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? Short of lining up every member of the... Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists. The bright... The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope. Merciful Jim, we bring the Hope to us. Skip the entire ship. Yes, exactly. You're a step. If we link up the Hope to the Unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reason. You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the Unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope's skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately. I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems.
Not really.
The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant. The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe otherwise. Sir, it wouldn't surprise me when I pulled you out of the Hope. Skip drives were never designed to be used within a system, but I skipped my ship across Halcyon. That is, I ruined my... Unlikely. The Hope is as massive as the Groundbreaker, but the board might notice, possibly.
Captain, if you're looking for crew members Ellie or Felix, they're sharing a drink.
Here I come to save the day.
We have arrived at the Hope. I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive. If your calculations are even slightly off, you could crash aboard the sun. Forgetfulness can be an early warning. I need you to reroute power. You'll have to connect me to the... Captain, I hope Dr. Wells has not dragged you into one of his irrational schemes again. My diagnosis of his mental stability is not flattering.
Alright, give me Parvati. And Sam. One more level till I max that out.
What was that? When you make it dirty, Sam cleans pans.
Don't mess
on the job.
I need cover! I'm switching targets! Ah!
Good job, Sam. The whole starving to death thing isn't all that cracked up to be. getting close on killing 30 automechs with shotgun. Shot cannon ultra.
Nice.
Should be assigned shot.
Showered with prejudice. Meditation can make their jobs fulfilled.
Vermin 2.
Can you hear me, Captain? I have successfully integrated myself into the Hope's comm systems, and am attempting to establish contact with the Hope's more primitive processor now. Would you like me to play a mood-suitable music selection while you travel to the bridge? Oh, sorry. File not found.
All right.
Looking good. That's the last of them.
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake him.
Speed setting, maximum capacity.
These were the private quarters of the Hope's former crew. Shall we hold a moment of silence for the dearly departed? No. That's odd, because my programming would indicate that when forced to confront the idea of self-death, organics prefer... Oh, I see. Yes, never mind.
I don't know if we should be in here, Captain. It should be private, shouldn't it?
Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling. Probably not, but don't let that stop you. My Constellation executables could use some searching. Please stand by. Ah, found one. Are you sure? That is extremely dangerous, and also potentially kill an entire planet. Jump-starting the skip drive. Doing it. I mean, affirmative. Skipping the Hope in 3, 2, 1.
ADA, does your captain seriously intend to do a micro-jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years on a derelict ship?
That is what my captain intends, yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred.
Yes, I am...
You should not be doing this.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are go. Captain, I would advise you to hold...
Hold on to something. Ludicrous speed. Buckle this.
Oh, good. We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Terra 2's orbit. I reported as much to Phineas Wells, but he has not responded. Perhaps you should check in on him.
Oh. I feel like I've been turned inside out. Let's not do that again.
Captain, I shall now play the
The board is here. They've found me somehow. I can't stop them from getting me, and there isn't enough time to explain. The board, all their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine. You hear me? You fucking pigs!
It would seem the recording captured some rather dire events. I presume you'll want to dock at the orbital. How can I be a... We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
For your friend.
Oh, shoot.
Owner not found.
I missed him. I messed up. That won't happen again.
For your friend.
Sensors indicate a decaying body in the
Not paying
area.
attention. Let's switch to the Plasma weapon. Which, by the way, would be the vermin too. Here we go. Much better.
Destination and mission job fulfilled.
So you got that?
Alright, level 30. Let's go. It's my last 10 points. I'll do that. And then my last skill point, perk. Steady hand. That's when he was saying that they're all swine. He was giving us a clue as to where he hid his key card inside the pig. Alright, so we got the key to Tartarus. That's where we're going to go. But we're going to do that next time I'm online. I've got to go to bed. Unfortunately, this is my last day of vacation, so I will be going back to work tomorrow.
I am a dirty, autonomous digital astrogator, Sam. I haven't cleaned my internals in ages. Can you hardly process the sheer quantity of dust built up in there?
Alright, repair. Repair. tinker. Okay. That's gonna be the main one anyway. But Finn's force. Okay, it's a long gun, stagger. Pretty cool weapon, but I don't shoot long guns. Nothing needs modified. Breakdown. That. Let me modify this other vermin too. Crit.
We'll continue this later.
There we go. Yep, Magnum, okay. So, there it is. And then break it down. All right. Alright, so this is where I'm going to save it, and we will continue tomorrow night. Assuming I make it through my first day of work, back to work tomorrow. So as always, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to charge this controller because it is almost out. Go. All right. So thanks